I'm Travis,
I'm Chase.
and this is Cinema Talks. And this week, we're talking about
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
The
1995, the OG. Why is it the OG what? Because this actually is an OG. We're talking about a lot of OGs lately. What OG is this?
I was just saying it's the original Toy Story movie.
Oh, well, I will say that this is the first full-length computer animated movie
That's right.
ever.
Yep.
So it is the OG. And they jumped from 5 minutes to 90. They didn't even do a 30-minute. That's kind of what they were thinking, kind of what they were wanting to do, but that's not what they ended up doing. So, Toy Story, 1995, John Lasseter. Guess what? We talked about it. Do you remember the number? How much did this cost to make?
$30 million in 1995, and we did a quick little Google of it.
Which equates to
$90 million in today's currency.
And for a little bit of reference, Inside Out 2 cost
$200 million to make.
so
Roughly.
innovating technology for half of what it costs today. They were innovating and changing these design programs while they were building this movie. This movie has little bits of problems.
Yeah.
There are design problems. There are little things, but this is the first one. You got to allow for some of that in a movie like this. This is like Jaws. This is like Star Wars. This started something huge. And the reason why we're talking about this is because
It is getting a re-release in theaters soon, is it not?
yes, it is. I think it might be. We're talking on the 21st. I feel like it's next weekend.
It'd be the 30th anniversary for it?
Yeah,
30
30th
years old.
Yep, 30.
Wow.
So, yep, 1995, 2025, 200 million 95. John Lasseter. A little bit of trivia: Steve Jobs owned Pixar at the time. So, like
That is
the
crazy.
whole Apple thing innovates into this as well. Like, just the future is sitting here waiting to happen. Like, Apple pretty well controls that the digital marketing. Like, you don't really use Windows for a lot of that kind of stuff. Like when it comes to image processing and what am I trying to say? My wife has a degree in it. What's it called?
Animation.
Yeah, like that's all used by Apple.
Yeah.
And it was innovated during this time.
Could you imagine if they had held on to Pixar? Because they have their own movie company now. They circled back to it. So they clearly found the market back there, and they said, we need to get back in on this. That would have been...
It would have been huge. They probably...
How many movies would we not have had today if Disney didn't have Pixar?
Probably.
It's kind of scary to think about.
Yeah, I mean, Disney's hit or miss, though. Not every Disney Pixar movie is.
I feel like the older ones, though, they had
yeah.
several hits in a row. They could string them together for a while there.
What was their first... Because you're right. For a while, everything was a hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember what their first bomb was. I don't know if I remember. Like, Good Dinosaur wasn't good.
Honestly,
Good
I don't
Dinosaur
know.
wasn't
Yeah.
good.
I mean, I've gotten to a point I stopped watching them as much. I just had no interest in them because they started getting a little cookie cutter-ish.
Yeah, like Luca wasn't great.
Yeah.
They tried to do Elo. I haven't heard good things about that.
And then the Toy Story problem, they just keep circling back to it.
What's this problem of them always wanting to make money? It's like Toy Story and a lot of these movies are made out of this idea of innovation.
Mm-hmm.
The men and women who made this movie had an idea for it, and they went for it and stuck with it. They wanted an animated comedy buddy movie, and there was a lot of a different kickback from studios who wanted a different kind of movie, but when they got what they wanted, we'll talk a little bit more about that, they didn't like it. But the spirit of what the people wanted from this movie is what won out in the end. So if you just have an idea and stick to it and make a good movie, not necessarily something to make money, the heart behind that I think will win out most of the time. Now, not every idea is a winner.
No,
100%, but
I can get behind a director or a writer wanting to stick to their vision.
Yeah,
because you can usually tell the heart in it, just because that's what they want to do. They're passionate about it, and that shines through. And that can sometimes help a bad movie feel a little better, just because you can tell the passion that went into it.
Yeah, in the name of or in remembrance of Andy, money, money, money doesn't always win out.
Nope.
Oh, man, I love this movie. It's amazing. So, in 1989, a small mini movie was made called Tin Toy, and it won the Academy Award for Best Short. And it was made by Pixar in the same animation style. It's kind of pioneered this. Disney saw that and bankrolled Toy Story because they felt like that was so good. And that originally had a tin toy who didn't really want to be played with, but was and getting all the attention, and a ventriloquist doll who was jealous that kind of looked like Woody. And Woody was originally a ventriloquist doll.
Did not know
But they
that.
got rid of it because the mouth thing was scary. They brought it back in 4,
I could
though.
see how that'd be scary, though.
Yep.
Yes.
Didn't test good, got rid of it, went to
Smart decision,
and you see
honestly.
how you see how soft Woody is. That was a correction in the completely different direction. We're going to make him very accessible.
Yep.
So and that doll type toy, really big in that genre, and then that hard plastic like action figure toy, like for the times, it's perfect. So music makes this movie.
Yes. It's a great score. I mean, you got the classic, you got A Friend
Oh, yeah,
in Me.
dude. Love that.
Oh, my words.
Love
Beautiful song. I love it.
couple of different songs throughout it. Like Strange Things Are Happening for Me.
Yeah, that
or
scene
Happening
where-
to me.
Yeah,
Right.
this is that scene where Buzz is taking over Andy's room and strange things are happening to Woody. And that was just a
Even though they're
fun
about to
scene
move,
watch.
lots of things happening
I
in that
know, I
room
mean-
for a move about to happen.
This kid must have been nagging on his mother or something like, "Mom, please
Why
let
don't
me
we decorate
change
the
my
room?"
posters." I mean,
I
Yeah,
love
that
this
was-
toy I've had for 20 minutes, but
I guess it was his birthday recently, so he might have been pulling on that string, like, "Come on, Mom, it was my birthday like a day ago. Come on."
Oh, dude,
but
but the
she
kid
caved. She
the
caved
kid
so
inside
easy.
me is like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
Let's change it. Hype. All about the hype.
If I put myself back into Andy, he was probably like 6 or so, I'd probably be doing the same thing. Like, come on, this is so cool toy. I want Buzz Lightyear stuff all over my room.
All of it.
Yeah,
all
no,
of it. All of
easy.
it. And well, in 1995, I was 5 years old. So, like, completely identified with all of this.
Yep.
A little bit of trivia about the music. They didn't want any music in this film at all.
Really?
No songs. They were going to do a little bit of score, but it didn't feel right, and that's when they brought Randy Newman in. They didn't want it to be a traditional Disney movie. They definitely didn't want it to be a musical, and it is not.
No,
It has
by no means.
thematic music that matches the tone of the different scenes.
Yes.
Which is perfect. It's custom made, so it's not like rocker style music, but that kind of would have been, I think that kind of would have been kind of fun.
You could have done something like that for Sid, especially.
Ooh, Black Hole Sun. I don't know if you can put that in a kid's movie, but that would be really cool.
They could have done something, though, I'm sure. Oh, my goodness.
Oh my gosh, that's probably a little bit too much in the other direction. So I feel like the way that they made this movie, they made it in 3 parts. And part 1 is toy politics.
Yes.
We're entered into the toy world.
You can overthink this stuff real quick
Yes, you
and get into
can.
some deep rabbit holes. We're going
Yeah.
to try a few of those and see what happens today.
My gosh, yeah. No. So toy politics, the favorite toy is like the mayor of Toyland.
You think? Yeah, he wasn't even voted upon when you think about it like that.
No, Dictator Woody.
Yeah, it just...
A little bit.
It's like it sounds like they almost have a chart in the back or something where they're charting your playtime, and they're like, "Dang, Woody is clearly ahead." Like in Monsters Inc., they have the scare system.
Yes.
This is the playtime system, and Woody was ranking up those hours, and so he just took over.
We have a new favorite toy. Potato Head. Oh, never mind.
That was funny.
Oh, Potato Head wanted that role
Oh.
so bad. Woody's gone for that room for a second, and he's like, "Yep, I am new boss toy."
And I love it when they're teasing Woody, like, "What if Andy starts playing with me more? You gonna throw me out the window?" Like, oh, they took the politics seriously in their
Okay,
playtime.
so I'm just gonna label these the toy townspeople.
yeah,
These toy townspeople heckle Woody like no one's business. I love the heckling.
I mean, it's like, just think about it. It's like, you got the favorite child or something. You got a big family. Like, you're going to make fun of the one who is the clear favorite because you're not the favorite. It kind of bums you out a bit, makes you mad. You're going to tease the one who is because they're just going to go crying to mom or daddy. Woody's going to go crying to Andy and get more playtime with him. So, I'd heckle him too, probably.
Absolutely. So going back to the system that you were talking about, that chart in the back that we never got to see apply.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like when you get to the point where you're almost none, they fear getting shelved or put in a garage sale.
Yes. Oh yeah, when it was Andy's birthday, somebody made the joke of, "Yeah, we're all next garage sale's gun fodder right there."
Yep,
And I was like,
absolutely.
"Dadgum."
So they're all
Dark
afraid of
outlook.
that.
Mhm.
It's birthday time and this new toy comes in, but something's different about this toy.
Yep.
like the rest of the toys seem to know their creator, Mattel, or they seem to
Yes.
have a working knowledge of where they come from and all of these kind of things. But Buzz comes in a very different light.
They all know that they're toys, but Buzz thinks he is Buzz Lightyear. And it's a really weird conundrum when you try to examine it, because
Yeah, again, you dive deep into some of the philosophical things of this movie, and you're like, it just starts to get that's when it starts to tear holes in it. So you can't get too deep into it, but that's interesting because in that way he is different.
yes.
So he comes in. All the other toys know they're toys. There's not like a sect of toys that's like, no, we're actually toys. We're real toys. And the other one's like, no, we're actually people. Like I am a sheriff waiting to go back to work in my town.
Yeah. And even Rex knew that his parent company had been sold and was now owned by a different company, because
Very
he was
weird
talking about,
working
I'm from Mattel, but they got bought out a while back, so actually I don't know really what's Mattel anymore. And I was like, well, how do you know all of this? How did you find out that your company was bought out?
Yeah, Google wasn't a thing. How did he know?
I mean, is he stealing the mom's newspapers and catching up on the daily stock
business
market
section?
exchange and stuff? I have no idea. Like, it's wild.
Oh man. So the weird toy starts the problem. Is this toy is awesome. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if there's ever been a toy other than there's like a $500 Buzz Lightyear that does all these things. But this toy, that was the problem when I was a kid. I wanted a toy that was just like this one that did all the things.
Yes.
But there wasn't a toy that did the karate chop action, that did the wings, that did the laser and the whoosh thing.
Yep.
There wasn't a toy that did all of that. So it was like separate toys because everything that this toy actually did was innovative at the time in toy world.
Yeah.
Not everything had that. So I remember as a kid, like opening a Buzz Lightyear toy and it didn't do all the things. So this toy is, in that time and age, was a really cool toy.
I came around a little later than you, born in 99. So my Buzz Lightyear, I remember it could do the wings, it had the laser pointer, and it had the little helmet. I don't think it was like an automatic helmet. Like I think I had to pull it back and pull it down, but I could do that at least. I don't think it had karate chop, but it had a majority of the Buzz Lightyear things that I wanted. And that was always the coolest thing because it could do so much.
Yes.
The wings would pop out. I can remember playing with the wing, popping them out, pushing them back in, and just putting the button. Because hitting that button and watching that pop out was exciting.
Yeah.
It was just so cool.
On the little visor thing.
Yes, the visor that pops up.
Yeah. No, it's
So cool.
It's very cool. So this toy is awesome, and he becomes a new favorite toy. And I guess there's a little bit of a switch over at a point where the other toy becomes the boss because Woody's like, I'm about to get dethroned. I got to do something. So he's like, hey, he's just the favorite for a little while. Let me keep my throne a little longer. And that creates a little bit of this tension in this story, which builds in later because they're not automatically friends. Like all through these movies, Buzz and Woody become best inseparable friends because of what happens in this movie. But at first, it's like, no, I want to push this. I want him to get stuck behind the cupboard for a few days. So maybe we're going to ice this hype a little bit.
Yeah.
So that happens. Interesting details in the animation. I noticed that the floor was like the cleanest floor I think I've ever seen in my life. Like you could actually see the reflections of the toy in it.
Yeah.
It was really cool. I didn't notice that. On this rewatch, I noticed that a lot.
The only thing I noticed, it could have been the quality of Disney Plus or just my TV that I have, which is much bigger than when I was a kid. I noticed a lot of clipping in the animation of feet going through the floor, hands going through heads sometimes. I mean, I couldn't do any better today, but like I just noticed a few things. I was like, yeah, there's some wonky animation there, but it still looked really good though.
I mean, first try.
I mean, I did great with it still.
Oh, yeah. And as a kid, you don't notice any of those things.
Oh, yeah. I'd never noticed that as a kid. No.
Oh, yeah. No. There are other things that aren't noticed as a kid as well, like some of the innuendo stuff.
Bo Peep had the hots for Woody, and she made it very evident.
They're pretty rough. Other questions
Little kid, that kind of scarred me rewatching it. I did not remember that at all. I remember the little kisses on his face, and I was like, oh, that's kind of, he let girl kiss him, grody. But
as an adult,
that was very intense for a little kids movie. They were hinting at some things there.
So in the history of this, they played a lot with making it more adult than it ended up. At one point, they wanted Woody to be very much more of a sarcastic jerk and like a little bit more quippy. They wanted a lot more jokes for adults. So a lot of the reason why Tim Allen was hired is at that point he was a huge comedy guy. Stand-up comedy was huge, but a little bit more on the raunchy side at that point, but not specifically for kids. But they wanted something to get the adults in the theater as well.
Yeah.
So they do the first 45 minutes of this movie, and Woody is that guy, is that dictator. Like I saw an animated shot of him just sitting on the bed, just barking out orders, and it tests horribly. And Toy Story's this close from shutting it all down. 2 weeks from shutting it all down. And then they go in and they're like, we made the movie that you wanted, Disney. Now we're going to go back to the heart, like what we were talking about. We're going to go back to the heart and we're going to make the movie that we want to make. And after they made that, smooth sailing from then out. I mean, it was hard to make this movie. They were a lot dependent on the technology of the time of what they can do.
Yes.
The reason that they did toys is that the animation at the time made everything look plastic. So because of that, toys just made sense.
Yeah.
So like now they animate things like Inside Out, and Inside Out has that really cool texture to it.
Oh, you can do all kinds of textures in animation now. Yeah, it's come a long way since 95.
Or like Wish actually looks like it's kind of, it's a specific animation style or specific drawing style, but they can make it look like that from a computer. But they were limited back in 1995.
Yeah.
Very limited. So part 2, we've already seen Sid blow up a Combat Carl.
Yes.
What's going on? What's happening to that soldier? He's a toy and he got blown up, and that's Sid. It doesn't concern you. We actually, like, that's when it actually flips. Hey, we actually have real problems here.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of weird. And the whole Toy Town at that point is not heckling. They're like chills. They're like, we need to move. This kid is a problem. This is a problem in Toy Town. So we get a little bit of a prelude to that, but you're kind of softened by the idea of, oh, they're moving, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
And then we go right back to, I need to push this toy out the window.
Yeah.
And accidents happen. He ends up out the window. Didn't mean for that to happen. I said that, but he was trying to actually get him in between the place where the furniture was up against the wall, so he couldn't get out. So he would get to go with Andy to the toy or to Pizza Planet.
I love the little lead up to that where Woody grabs the magic 8-ball and he's like, is Andy gonna pick me? He said, don't count on it. He chunked that magic 8-ball. He said, no, I've had enough of this. And then the scheme began.
He's
to incapacitate Buzz for a limited time.
Like the sentient race car toy. And he's like,
RC, love RC.
What are you doing with my body?
RC can't talk. So like every time he's trying to, RC can never talk. And if RC could have talked, he could have solved a few of these problems in the movie and probably cut out a lot of the unnecessary peril they were put into. But RC couldn't talk, and so they just had to roll along with a lot of stuff. And then he's running on batteries still. So that was kind of sad when he was like just running low. He's like, that's just his face just started drooping. I was like, oh, this is kind of sad. Like he's running out of energy.
He's trying. RC's trying so
I know.
hard.
It's pretty sad.
Oh man. So we get to the point where we get left at a gas station. They find the Pizza Planet because this toy place or this arcade-like place also delivers, which I've never known of a place like that. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was. I wish we could have had something like that today.
No, that's pretty awesome. Right?
Yeah,
that place does everything. It's pretty neat. So they make their way to it. Woody is trying to con Buzz into getting back to Andy's house, and he sees this giant spaceship, and we realize that toys also have cults, and it's the cult of
the Claw.
And
love those
they
little
believe
aliens.
in the Claw.
Those guys are something else
Claw
now.
chooses who will go and who will stay.
That was a funny scene because apparently we had talked about the strength of toys. Woody was clearly outmatching that claw strength. Also, I take that claw machine. Since when has a claw machine had that good of a claw strength?
Claw machine ever.
Oh my! Every claw machine I've tried, I've gotten duped. I want to find that claw machine. It was like a quarter too. It's a cheap claw machine, and it gives you a toy. What? Why can't we have claw machines like that today, folks?
Yep, what is
stopping us?
That claw machine, iron grip. It even pulls it back up from Woody a little bit.
Yes, Woody was fighting that thing. He was about to pull Buzz all the way out. I don't know if the claw would have popped off. I think he would have pulled the whole claw thing out But then those little alien buggers get in the way. He has been chosen for a higher calling. And they start messing with Woody, and then they both get pulled up.
Yeah, normal claws are like,
Oh, yeah. Now Sid's getting a 2-for-1. He's like, oh, two toys in one. He got 3 prizes for like 50 cents.
Oh, yeah,
I
he
could
got
spend
3.
$5 for one little chance at the claw and wouldn't get a single thing.
Not one thing. Chase gets nothing.
I have a beef with claw machines. That irks me up.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
No, hate the claw machine.
Like that's a good company who wants you to get value for your money. Other companies take notice. Stop rigging your claw machines. Just take my money. Stop it, you claw machines. Stop it. I'm not that rich. I can't afford to spend that much money on claw machines.
I just wanted a toy for my girlfriend.
This is for little kid me. He wanted a toy from the claw machine so many times. Devastated.
Oh, I love that so much. Oh my gosh. So we get to Sid's house and we realize that Sid doesn't just blow up toys, he puts them back together in weird ways.
I mean, I feel like a lot of boys who are young can relate to a little bit to, crashing your toy or breaking it, having your toy get injured, but I don't remember ever sewing on heads and stuff like that. Like,
oh no,
he really went to it. I mean, he had an interesting imagination, to put it lightly.
Yeah, no. I think that what happens eventually might have saved his life a little bit.
Yeah. Because we put him on a different path for the better.
Yeah, I think so. Because a lot of people are like, "Oh, it ruined him for life." In the third movie, he ends up working as a
dumpster,
garbage guy, something like that, trash man. And just to say, everyone in our generations my generation's like, don't become a trash man. They have a pension, insurance, and don't make that bad money. Trash man's not the worst job in the world. That was worst jobs.
That was a little kid dream of mine. Because
really. I love it.
Hanging on the side of that truck and just getting to drive down the road. Whee! That looked like fun to a little kid me. I mean, sure, it's trash and it smells and it's nasty, but I get to hang on the outside of a truck and the cops weren't going to stop me because that's my job. It looked cool to me as a kid, okay? And that might be my backup if things fell in my current career path. We'll see. Keeping an open mind here. You never know.
I love it. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. So we're working our way there. We have, so they're trying to work their way out. They're getting tortured a little bit. We have that little dot that ends up on Woody. Sid's really defacing property. It's almost a felony because Woody at this point, they don't know it. Woody's worth thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Also, that dot disappears by the end of the movie, if you notice.
Yeah, it does.
They continued it for a while. Now, they did good, but at the end, somehow Woody gets fixed. I don't know how.
Well, he'd have it forever. He'd have that dot forever. It was melted into the plastic. It was It was done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. Nope. He would have that forever. And at the point where Woody is gone for a few days, Potato takes over. And when they see, we'll get to Buzz first.
You think Potato Head actually took over? Like, I don't think he was getting more playtime. He probably tried to fill that void for the toy's sake, but I don't think he was getting more playtime, to be honest. I think Andy was in such a crisis. Also, have you seen all the memes of like today's time? The parent would easily have bought a replacement toy by the time they got back.
A Buzz, but not a Woody.
Maybe not a Woody, but I mean, what kind of parents are going to let them? That kid was probably asking mom day and night every day, I can't find it. Mom, I need it, please. Like eventually the mom's going to cave and go get a new one, especially because it was his birthday that close and he lost his new birthday toy. Like I've always seen little funny videos of like they finally get back and they've already been replaced.
Ooh. And
the kid doesn't care or notice. And it's kind of funny to think about.
That'd be an interesting sequel. That's real world for sure.
Yep.
So Buzz walks in this room. You have this dad. He's watching TV, and a Buzz Lightyear commercial comes on, and it just blows his mind. He's like, "Oh my gosh, they were like not a flying toy," and like he looks and he's pressing the buttons, and it does exactly what the TV show, the commercial says, and he just walks out in the hallway, and he's like, "No, I'm a space ranger."
Also, like when he throws up his little arm fist thing. For the first time, he finally notices it reads on the inside of it, "Made in Taiwan." He's opened that thing so many times during the movie already, and he's focused on his actual like wrist forearm so much he's never noticed. Just right above it, "Made in Taiwan." Never noticed that until the existential crisis.
Yep. And he decides, "I'm going to try to fly," only to fall and lose one of his arm. Yep.
I could feel his hopefulness in that scene. Though.
Right?
Like when he just gets up there, he just kind of takes that breath. He's like, "There's still no doubt in my mind. I can fly.
If I wanted to."
Oh, that was such a good scene, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Randy Newman, and then bringing it home.
It just when it slowly pans out, and he's just laying there. so helpless. Oh, that was rough.
It was rough. And then the girl finds it, and now he's doing, "Don't you get it? I'm Mrs. Nesbit."
He was just drinking tea, but he was acting drunk just on tea. Because Woody's walking like, "I think you've had enough tea, Buzz."
Oh my god.
Buzz had a buzz.
Oh man. Oh dude. Oh man, I think you've had enough. Come on. I'm just a little depressed.
I'm also, Sid is a terrible older brother. And those parents, there's no way they don't know how bad Sid is. Every single one of that poor girl's little dolls had their heads ripped off. And the fact that she just grew content with that, I mean, how do they not know that Sid is doing that to his little sister's toys?
I guess terrible parents existed in 1995.
Like, I don't understand it. But she had 4 little dolls around her tea table, and they all were missing their heads, and it was so sad. It was terrible.
That is sad. That's the kid that deserves another toy.
Like, she was excited to find Buzz because he was a mostly intact toy, and it still had the arm next to him. Like, that was sad. That was. She's just used to that at this point. That was really sad.
Hand-me-down broken toys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, that is kind of sad. That's kind of a bummer. Speaking of a bummer, Woody is trying to get out of this house.
The house of horrors.
He's trying to get out. He sees everything happening. He's trying to get out. He finds some Christmas lights. And with a chunk that could get him, like, on any Major League Baseball team, gets this line all the way over to the other side just for Potato Head to be like...
Well, Potato Head had a good catch, too. I won't deny him that. But when he first grabs that string of lights, I swear that thing was like 3 feet long, maybe. And then it spans by a whole street. Like, it was an amazing throw, an amazing catch. And then that line... Also, had that string lights for Christmas did not have one single knot in it to hang it up on that throw.
That's also true. Yeah.
These parents who don't give their kids new toys, but the one thing they're a stickler about, my Christmas lights will not be wadded up in a ball. I don't understand it, folks.
Care of their Christmas lights.
I don't understand it. They don't even put the Christmas lights up. I don't think this family puts Christmas lights up.
Oh, no. No, absolutely not.
So confounded by that.
Oh, absolutely. So what do you think between the two houses? A good 20 feet, probably?
Easily 20 feet plus.
Yeah. Maybe at minimum 10.
And then it still had a little more slack because when Potato Head drops it, it starts sliding. It slides for a good couple of seconds before the other plug finally flies out the window. That was crazy. But yeah, Mr. Potato Head.
Lots of lights.
The power was going to his head.
Oh, yeah.
He was getting maniacal.
How
over
about
there.
we don't? I love it. Oh. I love it. Dude, yeah. No, there's a... I knew Andy's favorite toy. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Ooh, that he's all in it.
The power was going to his head. I mean, goodness gracious!
Oh my gosh! And then after all that happens, the arm thing happens. They're like, "What has happened to Buzz?" They're thinking Buzz is gone, and that Woody's trying to use the arm to con his way back in the room because Buzz is in the middle of his crisis and won't get up. So they pretty much written off Woody at this point.
They didn't. I don't think they knew that it was his arm decapitated or chopped off yet, but like it was definitely odd looking. And then Woody sells himself out by. I don't even know what he was doing. He just grabs the arm by like the elbow and just
nothing.
What? I mean, he sold himself out.
Give me 5, man.
That was so funny. And he threw it, giving him the hug. He just throws it around his neck and he's just like, "Oh, thanks, Buzz." Crazy.
Oh man!
Ugh.
So at this point, they end up having their trauma bonding, and they end up having a really good conversation. It's like, I'm not a space ranger. I'm nothing. It's like, you are a toy. You are Andy's toy.
You're Andy's favorite toy.
You're Andy's favorite toy, and the smile on his face is what we live for.
Yes,
and you do that like so well. You have all of these. You are the best toy on the planet. Like. And at this point, they're figuring out how to get the rocket has been strapped to them. The rain saved that part of the day.
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started on how a little kid was getting a rocket like the size of his noggin. Like, it's a big rocket. I don't know how he was able to get that so easily. That blew my mind.
I have an answer for how he got this rocket. So I collect sealed tapes. These are both sealed. This is a sealed copy of Hercules. And why this is relevant. Yeah, relevant. Why this matters at all is because Chase is going to open this tape right now.
Yes, indeed.
And inside of this, he is going to find mail-in orders. Which back when I was a kid, mail-in orders were the thing. They come with a little envelope. It's prepaid by the company that wants you to mail it back to them, and you put cash, money order. Adults put money orders. Kids would put cash, and it wouldn't matter how old you were. If you got your hands on any of this stuff, you could mail it back in and get product. So Sid finds a $5 bill, a $10 bill, and had priorly gotten a mail-in firework. He could possibly, we're going to open the tape.
Companies don't care as long as they get money. They don't care.
And there it is.
Here's how to get a $5 refund by mail.
Yep. Prepaid. You just throw it in. Yep.
That's
you
crazy.
just throw that straight in the mail. No
And then,
envelope needed.
there's an ad for another VHS coming out soon. They want you to keep coming back.
Yep. Anything in the back of it? Any envelope or anything? Nope. That's it for that one?
That's it.
So a lot of times they come with a little bit more, but that's all it would have taken for
Put your
Sid.
name, address, city, state, zip code, telephone number, and email, and they will get back to you and get you more products for your money.
Yep. So this here is all that would have stood in line of kids getting dangerous things in the 90s. Isn't it crazy?
Wild.
It is wild. I remember that. Like, I remember actually my parents would monitor that kind of stuff. Like, and on TV, it was like, please be 18 to order, because if you had an adult-ish voice, you could just order with a credit card number or, any of that kind of stuff was crazy back then. So it is realistic that Sid could have gotten his hands on some of this stuff. It's already been established that there aren't mega good parents here.
Nope.
So all of, it's not Jane. What was, I don't remember Sid's sister's name. I want to say Janie, but I don't think that's right. But
I don't remember now either. Yeah.
Either way, poor girl is
yep.
suffering at the hands of this terroristic little boy. And all of this happens. Sid wakes up, and it's moving day. Big things are happening. We're going to lose our chance to get back to Andy. We got to get back to Andy, and now we're on Team Toy. We are together. We have done this buddy comedy thing. We are on the same side. Like, I'm going to protect him. We're going to get this done. And Buzz is in trouble. He's got this bomb strapped to him, and we're going to get him out of it. But to do it, we got to break some rules. Handed down by who? I don't know. Rabbit hole to go down. Who knows who hands down those rules? Who knows who's coming after Buzz or Woody? At one point, that's a whole movie of someone coming after Woody for breaking these rules. But they decide, we're going to scare the junk fire out of this kid. And how they do it is like hiding in the sand all of these terroristic toys that he has already made that are scary, as they're just so scary.
Yep.
So scary. Like this baby claw spider thing.
It's missing an eye.
It's tough.
It essentially has a really awful buzz cut. It's got the little hairs poking out, but you can see big bald spots, and it's just a mechanical spider legs. It's a nightmarish of a thing. My word.
It's popping out of the sand.
Oh, the army men with like nails, big old nails through their heads, come crawling out of the mud like little zombies. Oh.
Yeah, this random cowboy doll that you're about to light on fire.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a barbecue later with the cowboy.
Yep,
funny little line.
So he just starts going off, and then eventually he spins his head around.
Oh my gosh, the little like owl head spin.
And then comes alive, and then everything comes alive, and then Sid is just immediate, like what?
Yeah.
And then, but we still have the problem of this rocket's still there. It's still lit. We got to figure. So we unlight it. We got to get over to the moving truck. The moving truck is taking off. They're listening to Hakuna Matata in the car.
Yes, I remember. That's a fun little Easter egg there.
Oh my gosh! Disney's helping make it. How often do you actually get to use Disney music in a movie? Unless you're Disney, so use it. Let's just use it. And 95 was right. They were also marketing Lion King at the time because Lion King was 94. So all of that makes sense for Disney too. They're chasing this thing. Woody ends up getting in this moving van, and then enter this dog, which probably looks the worst out of anything in this movie. This Scud looks really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's tough, and I love this movie, but
it still looked vicious, though.
It looked vicious, but the dog did not look good. The legs on the dog did not look good. That's probably why toys were a really good choice.
Yeah.
Did not look good. So the dog is now we're in this last part of this movie where they're chasing. This dog's chasing down these toys. It gets Buzz. He almost gets Buzz. And then we rob RC. Like, Potato Head is like, he's at it again. And is just trying to get everyone against him.
Woody just kicks RC off the moving truck. Like,
And no vocals. RC's just like,
Yeah, RC can't say a thing. And Woody's not taking the time to explain himself because he knows he's in a bit of a time crunch. So I'll give him that. But, like, the way he just kind of Spartan kicks poor RC off the truck, like, you could have done something a little more to explain your situation.
Toy Town.
That was wild. I mean, I can't really blame them for having that gut reaction of, Woody's at it again!
You
Like,
are a murderer! No, they're...
Yeah, no, the townsfolk got the pitchforks out. They got the mob mentality. It's get rid of Woody time. We're tired of him.
Yeah, we got this Arnold Schwarzenegger toy.
Oh, yeah, the big muscle man toy. Just starts turning like a WWE fight or something.
Oh yeah, and
Throws
RC
him out
is
the window.
mimicking those actions on
Yes.
the road, which is awesome.
That was some clever little work there, yeah.
Yep, clever, very good, very fun.
Because Buzz was already on it at that point, so he's just, ooh. It's funny.
And then they eventually get him off, and then here comes RC, Buzz, and Woody.
Flying down the road. That was what kind of RC can keep up with those speeds? That was a good little RC car.
Yep. And
Again, where was that toy when I was a kid? None of the RC cars I had could go that speed. What's up with that, folks?
And at some point, RC starts to die down a little bit. They figure out how to like masterful just getting this dog trapped in the car without hurting him. I mean, that was great. That was a great.
How
way
did
to
the
do that.
dog not get hit?
I mean, I guess because you just couldn't
come
do it. You
on,
couldn't do it in the movie.
folks.
Couldn't do it in the movie. Happy, love, animal lover. Happy that didn't happen.
I want that realism. That dog shouldn't have survived.
That was awful.
That was a bad doggy.
So bad.
Bad doggy.
Oh my gosh. So they get out. RC's about to die, and they decide, no, we're going to light this rocket. So they light the rocket. I don't know if Buzz all the time had the plan that he was going to hit this button and then just fly. But great thing, they're carrying the RC car, and then they let it go into the moving truck, and then Potato Head gets it. Wow.
I forgot about that, and I was like very legit concerned about RC getting left behind. Because I was like, I know the rocket's fixing to get lit, but poor RC, I was very concerned for RC in this moment. And then thankfully, the scene continued, and I remember finally. They do save RC, and he throws down Potato Head. But I got very concerned there for a second, folks. I completely forgot what happened to poor RC.
Oh my gosh.
That scared me.
So they go up. You have a moment of you think this is the end, which Toy Story does a lot. They did that in Toy Story 3 too.
Yeah.
So you think they're kind of there, and then they figure out, they push the button, they're flying, the rocket goes up, explodes, and then they're just flowing. Buzz, you're flying. No, and then bringing it back.
Woody's sarcastic line at the beginning. Buzz turns it around into a fun little inside joke between them now.
Yep. And
No, I'm falling with style.
Boom. And then they just float into this 1995 car that had a sunroof.
Oh, I love the line he
I'm
says
happy that she
beforehand.
could afford a sunroof. That
Buzz!
was not big back then.
We're missing the truck. We're not aiming for the truck. And then flies right over it. And then you see the car with the open sunroof. I mean, 10 out of 10 on the landing, Buzz. Good
yeah.
job. That was
good
spot
job.
on.
Yeah, good
Minimal splash. I loved it. It was great.
No. 10 out of 10.
You did great, yes.
9.5 from the German judge. Good stuff.
Yep.
Absolutely. They float down, and then, Mom, they were in the car the whole time. Of course they were, kid.
Yeah, of course, the mom just immediately, just like I told you, you're right. Like, that's always the thing. Mom, I can't find this thing in the fridge. Mom comes over, immediately finds it. I don't know, but Mom's got away with that, yeah.
Yep. Everything's good. They're on both sides of Andy. They're where they belong.
Yep.
Buzz has that moment of, this is where I belong. I'm back here. And then we skip to the nice little, when we don't end the movie there, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like that we have just a touch more, because a lot of times an animated movie would just take that and run. But I don't. I think that this is the good move here.
Yeah.
As they go back, it's Christmas time, and people are a little bit nervous, but not as nervous as they were.
I love getting to see Buzz in Woody's shoes all of a sudden. Like, now he's worried because, he's kind of Andy's favorite toy now. He's like, he kind of has those same nerves, and it's nice to see Woody kind of take that character growth. And he's like, Buzz, don't worry about it. It's going to be fine, okay? I've got you. Like, I don't think it's an understatement to say they were brothers in arms. They went through war in Sid's house. I mean, they had a bomb strapped to Buzz, for goodness sake.
No,
they are brothers in arms. They trauma bonded. And it was nice to see them kind of riffing off each other like, hey, Woody's line, what could be worse than you, Buzz? Like, that was funny. Like, they're riffing on each other still. Like, they're good buddies now. I love it. It was good character arcs for them both.
And then you hear the dog.
A puppy. It was maybe the real villain was Spike the dog. I mean, because the puppy's going to tear up those toys. They're all chew toys now.
So Buster, his name is in the second one. He's introduced as Buster, and this is the best. And then the third one, he's old Buster, and he's so cute. Oh, I love Buster. Great dog,
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of great movie.
Yes, love this movie.
It holds up. There are little things that don't look great, but this is an innovative film. You got to allow for some of that. If you've never seen this movie, Disney Plus will have this forever.
Yes.
I don't know if we'll go to the movie theater, but it's going to be a good time at the movies. And if there's any merch, I would be down for a Toy Story Cup.
Yeah.
We'll see if they have one. We might post an Instagram video if we go and say if there's any worthwhile merch, because a Toy Story bucket or any of that kind of stuff would be worth going to see this movie or worth a trip to the movie theater, because this stuff is cool. These toys are legendary. It's 30 years old, and what it took to make all of this is movie legend. It's great stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It holds up really well. It's great. If you have not seen this, you should see it just to see, even if you've ever seen another animated movie, just computer animated. This is where all of this started.
Yes.
This is the first. This would be like seeing a black and white movie or seeing your first Technicolor movie or Snow White. Yeah. This is that movie for computer animated movies.
Yes.
Well, I'm Travis.
I'm Chase.
That was Cinema Talks. Give us a like and subscribe and comment down below what you'd want to see. We're excited about where this is all going.
Yes, and if you're wanting to follow and see more content, we have a YouTube and an Instagram page.
Yep.
Go check them out.
Cinema Talks US.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all have a great one. Thank you.
See y'all next time.